Hi, good afternoon, guys. Today we'll be discussing something which is the next version of retailers. We're going to talk about the measures which are to be taken by the retailers while setting up a retail sectors, retail outlets in the country. A bit before to this sessions, we had considered meaning and definitions of retailer. What are the functions of a retailer? What does usually he do to basically the functions of retailer we had explained, and then we had taken up the session of top points on the characteristics of retailers. In the previous sessions, we had understood about the opportunities which are there for the retailers in the country. Challenges also we people saw. If you want to just review the points of opportunities and challenges we can. Opportunities for retail development, we people had discussed something about large size of population, diverse demography and culture, rural India and agriculture, increasing level of income, nuclear family, then increasing consumerism, then urbanization, and these were the few 7 points which we had discussed with the opportunities. Challenges also we people saw. Challenges also were like poor logistics and infrastructure, then low per capita income, complicated tax regime, then FDI policies, then education might be the steps or might be the things as put up. So after putting up all these points, we have the next subtopic to come, and that is which is related to your measures which has been taken by the government. Sorry, by the should be taken by the retail sectors and also by the upcoming entrepreneurs. So the very first important point here in measures to be taken is foreign direct investments. So we were talking about FDIs in the previous sessions as well. We were discussing about how, especially in countries like India, where your prime minister is speaking about it, your state governments and the central governments both are asking the foreigners to come and invest in India. It boosts up the economy. I mean, majority of us today, what we do is we tend up to utilize a lot of products which are having demand for the product, a lot of supply in the market. So make your market so comfortable, so which allows your foreign people to come into the sector, come into the market, and probably start to invest. If you remember an initiative which has been taken by Mr. Modi to come up and say about what do we say Make in India project, Digital India project. That is all about where people want investments to come to India, foreign investments to come to India. So whereas your foreign products coming and utilizing their skills, showcasing their product, and show that Indian thing is also a market where we people know about the various products, know about the features, know about the different product specifications and all those things. Very important that the measures which retailers with work with, apart from building a rapport with customers and providing what the customer wants, very important that try to prove your business so that the foreign people come into your picture. Probably tying up with few people. This is a case, one of the primary examples which we can people give at the moment. And so many people, so many countries, US invest in India. Germany people are investing in India. France people invest in India. So what do we say? The foreign money comes in, the more factors and more aspects, more economy, more positivity, efficiency for the country and for the nation. So that is very important to build your foreign direct investments to the core. Second, a development of infrastructure. Very important that your infrastructure, which we people, so many people today pay dividends or importance to. See that you have your proper infrastructure along with it, backed up by giving proper congenial work atmosphere to the people to work, and providing a safe market to operate. Shouldn't be a volatile or a bad or worse market conditions. Provide them with decent infrastructure. Provide them with not only in city areas. Provide them in rural decent metro cities. Not only that. So what we basically deal in is the development of infrastructure. So provide them. But there must be proper warehouse facilities to the to store the goods. Godown, which we genuinely say godowns, storerooms, if you want to be more common in to be used in a common language. So, building infrastructure or developing infrastructure is pretty important. Third is education and training. Uh, Very important today. Why we people say that retail has become the most important sectors of the country in marketing, because we see retailers concentrate more on these soft skill matters, building convincing a customer needs a decent amount of communication competency. Then training has to be given how to wove the customers, how to make the customers feel that this product belongs to them and they need to buy it at the right time. So providing training is very important. Education is secondary. Hire those people who have got decent amount of education, probably a postgraduate or a graduate who has done exceptionally well in his college days. I mean, the education point of view. More important thing is like how do you train him there? How do you train him to convince a typical customer, complicated in the sense a tricky customer, that all needs to be understood. So today, a marketer without training his people, without informing about his own products as compared with his competitors' product today, will not be able to convince the trickier customers or today's customers. Since we have got wide variety of products today and wide varieties of marketers today, there is very thin line of difference between the comparisons what we do between one product to another product to product. So it is very important that we people train these organization the staff, and we also need to see that whether these people are properly educated or no. So you take those on that. Then educate people in consumption habits. Now, the scenario has come today in the country where people have become or have started concentrating on hygienic part, health conscious part. They are least bothered. You really need to educate them. What is the advantage of having a junk food, or what is the advantage of having a hygienic food? There's a difference. So marketers have climbed up today. Marketers have become more aware today that what do the customer people expect from the marketers. That is why you see once again why retailers are growing in big numbers today is they concentrate on specific segment of markets. Youth are more so diet oriented, health oriented. So we need to provide them anything which makes them to grow faster, which makes them to stay healthier, which makes them to stay fitter, which makes them to stay stronger. All those things for people above for 50 years of age or something like that. People need the one which digests their immune system easily. the immune system from our generation, or let's say immune system of a baby, an immune system of a teenager, immune system of a middle age, and immune system of a 50 plus is different. So the marketers have understood that. Now, for example, Parle-G is not suitable for all the ages now. I'm putting in a hypothetical example that may not be suitable for all the people. Parle-G, because why? High diabetic people can't afford to have Parle-G one packet every day because it contains a lot of sugar content. So where we people give digestive biscuits to the young babies, they may not like the taste, they may not consume it. So very important that you people educate people at your age, at your personality, at your skills, at your behavior wise, at your aspect wise, lifestyle wise, which one to consume, which is the right product to consume. If you are living in a high branded society, see that you use high branded ways. If you are living it, I mean, if you belong to a middle class, which are the standards for middle class and which are for the lower as well. So very important are these 4 points where we people need to take measures in upcoming if you want to develop in retail sectors. So the 4 points I repeat again: concentrate on foreign direct investments, concentrate on infrastructure development. Third is provide education and training for the people, and the fourth one is educate people on the consumerism part, and that is how do people, what do people, how should people consume. So these are few what do we say opportunities or challenges and the measures in three subdivisions or sub parts we have broken up. Now we'll speak lastly, in this aspect we'll speak about the benefits which are there for retailers. The first one is increased standard of living, bound to increase. These service sectors are bound, the retail sectors are bound to increase in the coming future also, because the living standard of each and every individual is not decreasing, it is increasing. So that's a positive thing, that people would love to buy more and more products rather than decreasing their purchases. People would love to buy more variety, branded, quality oriented products rather than buying an ordinary product, because the standard of living, their income, their earning capacity has increased, their spending capacity has increased. So if their income and spending capacities have increased, naturally they will go for higher end of products. So one advantage what retailers may have is that their standard of living is improved. Second benefit is that the employment opportunities. If you see in the whole domains of our management courses, whether you take finance domain, whether you take HR domain, or whether you take marketing domain, production domain, hotel management domain, you take IT domains in management also, marketing is the one which provides you with the maximum number of employment opportunities, because there's no end to customers' expectations. There's no end to customers' demand. There will be something again being thrown to the people, and people will end up buying that again. So it is very important that this is a never ending process. This will never stop. So if you want your people to never end consumers, and if you want to have your business set up in any retail sectors, best chance for the people who are going to get graduated or who are unemployed right now, it offers you a hell lot of employment opportunities. So that's more benefit. Third is that relief to farmers and consumers. So what used to happen, that farmers were used to sell in the APMC markets and the open market days in the cities and all. Now tying up with these retailers, what it makes that the retailers will give their share amount of profits, and at the same time it reduces their burden, because the retailers are the last link to the customers, and the farmers too know that these people will be able to connect the most with the customers than anybody else. So that is why even the farmers are feeling the different positivity when we people say effective utilization of resources. Since retail becomes to your last link to the public, they'll do a lot of promotion, they do a lot of advertisements, they do a lot of strategizing how to attract customers, retain customers, maintain customers, develop customers, all those things. So all your human resource has been utilized, your technical force has been utilized, your what land labor has been utilized, all those things. So it is a proper scenario for you to utilize all your resources if it is established in the retail aspects. Exposure to different cultures and globalization. Again, we people say that retail never stops in one way. It is a global path where people will explore products, people will go for higher end of products, people will buy products, people will have different cultures in other parts. So you need to analyze them properly, you need to set them up properly, and then throw your products at them and hope for the best, and try to maintain them with providing quality service. Developing healthy lifestyle, that is also, as we were telling you this, today the society has become more or so hygienic, health wise concentrated people. So you need to always keep in the mind that people are going to consume those products which are which will bear a very health hygienic point from the corner. They don't want to buy anything which is not from the brand, not from the good quality. Let's say shouldn't have any much side effects and all those things. So you need to see that you build a hygienic product, you develop a healthy lifestyle for the people as well. So these are few what do we say benefits what people might get or getting today, who are the retailers today, and they might get in future also if you are coming up, if you have any plans to come up with any retail outlets. So these are your four different subtopics over the last couple of three sessions we have done. Please concentrate on these, that is your opportunity, challenges, measures, and benefits. In the next class or something videos, we'll be having a look at the next aspect of your module, and I'll be sending you the textbook which you are supposed to refer, and the notes also will be mailed via mailed also, as well as I will be sending you through WhatsApp. So hopefully we'll connect with Zoom tomorrow. All right, thank you.